A 4-year-old and a 6-year-old presented their mom with a house plant. They had used their own money, and she was thrilled. The older of them said with a sad face, "There was a bouquet there that we wanted to give you at the flower shop. It was real pretty, but it was too much money. It was too expensive. It had a ribbon on it that said 'Rest in Peace.' And we thought it would be just perfect since you are always asking for a little peace so that you can rest." Well, that's a Mother's Day story for you. And here I am again, John Kuert, bringing to you another message from my heart to yours. And I hope and pray that this will be interesting and a blessing to you as Mother's Day is coming up here. And we want to just wish all the mothers a very, very happy day and a blessed day. And we hope that you know that you are appreciated. Well, after the resurrection, Jesus kept showing up and trying to calm the hangover of fear in their hearts and minds. And he spoke, "Peace be still," in the midst of that storm. And now he's trying to bring them a sense of peace and calm in the inner storm of anxiety and fear after his death and then his resurrection. And to give them that inward peace, he gives them the great promises of his presence. The last words in the gospel are, "Lo, I am with you always." Matthew 28:20. The Lord came back to let them know that he would always be with them and would always be there for them. That's a wonderful promise. And I think that's kind of appropriate and fitting for Mother's Day weekend, because moms are always there for us. They're a perfect example of what Jesus is to us and how he's always there for us. There's a couple of times in my life when I was younger that my mom was very sick, almost died. When I was 16, I remember her being hospitalized for about 3 weeks and with pleurisy and double pneumonia, and she was very close to death. And I remember praying and asking the Lord not to take her, because I felt I still needed her and didn't want to lose all the blessings and benefits that came through her, that had come through her all my life. But I think back to a couple years ago when she was almost 95 and was really struggling. Even though I didn't want to let her go, I came to the point where I released her to the Lord. And I said to the Lord, "I think it'll be all right now if you take her." I'm sure we've all felt like that because moms are always there for us. And I sat down this week and made a list of some of the wonderful things that moms do. They care for us from infancy on. They protect us, sometimes overprotective. They console us. When a little kiss is needed on our boo boos. They guide us. They keep on loving us, and they never give up on us. And they always forgive when we're sorry. And they defend when we're right and correct us when we are wrong. I remember the one time when I was just getting into my early teens and I was feeling my oats one day. I was around the corner in the store in Philadelphia there, and this kid said something smart or something, and I called him an ass. And boy, he started to hit on me. Man, I ran home right around the corner. It wasn't very far. I ran fast, and he was running after me. And I got to my front door and ran into the house, and he ran right up there to the front door. And my mom came to the door, and she said, "What's the matter?" And he told her what I called him. Well, I think it would have been better for that kid to catch up with me and beat me up, because my mom really took me to task for that one. But anyway, and of course, they pray for us. Moms pray for us. And they're just a great example. And I'm thankful for my mom, and I'm sure there are many of you that are thankful for your moms. And Jesus does all that and much more, even for us. And so I'm thankful for him, that we can turn to him and know that he cares for us as a mother cares for her child. Well, thanks again for joining me. Once again, I pray that this weekend, Mother's Day weekend, will be a great blessing to you. And I hope and pray that we'll see you next week. In the meantime, be careful and take it easy. Have a beautiful and a great weekend. God bless you. Bye-bye.